Random Fill Friday. If you haven't seen these videos before, this is how it works. Both of these drums have little notes in them, and what I'm going to do is shake up the notes, pull a note out, and then write the note on this piece of paper. Now when I have a full rhythm, I'm going to orchestrate it for a fill on the drum set. So let's go ahead and see what kind of rhythm we get. Alright, so on the screen you'll see our final rhythm. For beat 1, we have one 16th note followed by one 8th note and then followed by another 16th note. Now for beat 2, we just have a quarter note. So here's what beat 1 and beat 2 sound like together. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a. Now for beat 3, we have one 8th note triplet followed by two 16th note triplets and then finally another 8th note triplet. So I'm going to play beat 3 so you can hear what that sounds like. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 tripletta, 1 triplet. Now beat 4, we have three 16th note triplets followed by a 16th note triplet rest, and then we end the beat with two more 16th note triplets. So let's hear what beat 4 sounds like. 1, 2, 3 tripletta, 4 a tripletta, 1 a tripletta. So here's the whole rhythm together. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 a tripletta, 3 a tripletta, 4 a tripletta. Alright, so that's a very interesting rhythm. So let's go ahead and throw it on the drum set and see what kind of fill we get out of it. Now for the downbeat of beat 1, we're going to play the snare drum. The E of 1 is going to go on the hi-hat with the hi-hat scrape and the bass drum. Now the of 1 goes on the snare drum, and downbeat of beat 2 is the hi-hat scrape with the bass drum again. So let's hear what beat 1 and beat 2 sound like together. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. For beat 3, we're going to play the first 8th note triplet and then the 16th note triplet that follows on the ride cymbal. The second 16th note triplet is going to go on the snare drum, and then the final 8th note triplet goes on the ride cymbal. So let's hear what beat 3 sounds like alone. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 a tripletta, 4 a tripletta. What your right hand is doing is playing an 8th note triplet on the ride cymbal bell. Now your left hand is just sneaking in between the 2nd and 3rd triplet partials to play 16th note triplet. So think of that when you play beat 3 so you're as accurate as possible. Now for beat 4, we're going to play the first 3 16th note triplets on the snare, then we have a 16th note triplet rest, and the last two 16th note triplets are going to go on the high tom and then the floor tom. Now we're also going to add a floor tom on the downbeat of the next measure with the crash just to end the fill. So let's go ahead and hear what beat 4 sounds like. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 a tripletta, 4 a tripletta. Alright, so let's go ahead and hear what the whole fill sounds like together. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this RFF video. If you like this fill or any of the past ones, record yourself playing it and send it to any of my social media. At the end of the month, you have a chance of getting featured on this channel. Alright, stay inspired and I'll see you next week.